Hey guys, what's up? Now, welcome to today's episode of Bringing a Guest. And today we have a guest in studio. And I told you guys I'll be bringing a guest. And you know what? I am one of those people that believe in the people around me. Before I even get huko level ya juu, si mnajua hawatu kina nani. Before tufike hiyo level, I start with my friends, with the people that I know, with the people that I have in my life, with the gentlemen that I have in my life and the ladies that I have in my life. Well, gentlemen ni wengi kuliko ladies, but so maybe I'm gonna be bringing more men here. So welcome to today's episode, and I have a guest. You guys, and I'm so excited. Yani niko ready. He's the darkest and the blackest man I know. Aki, by the way, hata hatukuwa sure kama hii lighting itamtoa kala. Aki hatukuwa sure. Yani skin color alipewa. What? Yeah. So guys, welcome my friend. I know most of you guys actually know if you're a friend of mine from church, and most of my friends are actually church people because where else? You know these guys. So guys, welcome. Are you ready? Welcome Christopher Maina, the blackest man. Acha kuja hapa muone ni dark by the way. Karibu sana Maina.
Hello. Hi.
Hi guys. This is Christopher Maina. Wadau, si nimemwambia he's the blackest man I know. I swear kabla tupate settings the lighting za umse. Ilikuwa ngori.
Let me tell you one thing that I know for sure. Unajua watu wasemanga you are molded from clay. You know when God finished working on me, he licked his fingers because that was not mud. This was all chocolate. Black gani?
Egote. Ndio inaitwa consolation. Kujitetea. So I'm here with Chris today. So you guys, last episode I told you I brought a friend, and today I also brought another friend. Okay, I have many friends, many men friends, and
bado uko single. Sorry for another day.
Okay, bado niko single. So in fact, niko single bado. So you know, and pia yako single. Ama the last time I checked, ulikuwa single.
Mwenye alinichukua alinirudisha.
Guys, you remember when I said I was taken? Rather, we was taken. They have returned us.
So whoever is in charge of the list of single people, add us back. We apologize for the ups and downs.
Okay, so tunafanya hii episode.
Okay, tuendelee.
Okay, so hebu tuambie who is Chris. Tuambie who is Chris, and just tell us about yourself.
Anyway, my name is Chris Maina Wamboi, a firstborn of 2 boys and a single mother. But she's done a great job, clearly. What do I do?
What do you do? I know you do many things.
I do so many things, but the ones that I really love doing is I teach salsa. I am a ballroom dancer, and I'm a wedding host. I'm a wedding MC. That is neza lala kwa grounds za weddings. That's how much I love.
Msi acha nikwambie, we go to the same church. This guy does like MC kwa MC kama zote.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a wedding MC. That's what I love doing. So I'm here to support my very good friend. And today she had texted me like 2 weeks ago saying it will be personal. So I hope this video will be very beneficial, and it will be as fun as all her previous videos are.
Yeah, it will be personal, that's for sure. Because this is a YouTube channel and we talk about real stuff. And real stuff and personal stuff.
All right.
Watu wengi hatutakuja hapa tuseme ati no, we will tell you what we go through, we will tell you who we are. Yani what you see is what you get.
Yeah. Na wale wanafeel nikaa nimejikunja, ninataka kutoshea kabisa. Nataka kutoshea. So
Ade wacha niwaambie, tukifika huko kwa makamera, huko kwa talk show, we will remember these days. So introducing himself, he said he's Christopher Maina Wamboi. Now I presume Wamboi is your mom, right?
Yeah.
And unajua surnames zinakwanga za our fathers, most of them. But if you don't have, if your father was not in the picture.
Well, I have a dad. I don't have a father. Babangu.
Wow.
Mungu I'm blessed to pali yako, but I think I've met him twice. Now the last time.
Like twice in your life?
Yeah, my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you're saying you have a dad but not a father.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's not even a sad story. Mimi fikiria nacheka. Kwa siku nilimsalimia kanilenga. Na mimi nikamblock.
But it's not we are not bitter, it's not a sad story.
No.
Yeah, we are just having a real conversation with you guys. And I remember on Sunday our pastor was preaching to us, and he was saying he remembered a story about his father, and he was telling us a season where he was thinking about his dad passed away when he was young, and he said and alikuwa anasema sometimes it takes a lot to heal. and to accept and to just be, the whole process of everything. And sometimes you need a father in your life and all that. And that's actually why I thought of asking you that, because I had him saying on Sunday, and he's a pastor, and he said that these things, it came to him, in him hit sometime later, in years, in him hit sometime, down the line, he come hit, and he actually went and asked the mom about the dad. And I don't know, Chris, how has it been?
Well, personally, I think it really hit me when I was in high school. I went to Dagoretti High School, Ditches.
Lazima ukasema hiyo. Ditches ni wale watu wa insider.
Funky, we are the event. We don't go to event. We were the event.
Oh, you didn't go to Funky.
No, we were the Funky.
You were.
Yeah. Traffic inaanzia hapo. So, personally, I think because it's a boys' boarding school, I think that's when it really hit me. Because maboi wataongelelea baba zao.
Yeah.
I also wished at some point babangu akuja na gazeti. Nicheke hata
hata kama atakuja na snacks.
Akuja visiting tu na gazeti ajisalimie na aende. As I would have loved that.
Yeah.
But also I didn't have that story. I didn't have that. And so all I used to do was see boys with their dads.
Yeah.
But I had nothing to share.
What do you think you would, it's not really, ukisema hivyo, it sounds like, it's something you've built from, it's something that you may move on from, but I know kuna watu inakuwa na effects kwa life yao, like even baadaye after you become a father, it has some effect on you. What have you picked in that lesson that you would want to do kwa watoi wako, or the kind of father you would want to be? Yeah.
Wow.
Considering you are not raised by one,
yeah.
So inamaanisha zile vitu, how you are as a man, ni zile vitu you've had from teachings, from friends, from men around you. What are some of those things you're like, hey, by the way, as a father, at least as I didn't have a dad, there are things that I definitely know and I'll do different.
Yeah. Almost definitely. Well, personally, I would say it has adverse effects, especially on a guy.
Yeah.
Because now growing up, you don't know how to act as a man.
Yeah.
You're a boy then.
Yeah.
And most children, even from, when I joined JCC, when I joined church, the first department I served,
JCC by the way.
church is JCC. Yeah, I'm trying to be humble.
Church ni JCC.
That's the church, by
Bishop
the
Alan Kiuna. Na
way.
pastor wangu ni Pastor D. Yeah.
So, I served in children's church, and what I came to learn is that children do not even learn mostly from what you tell them, and they learn mostly by observation.
What you do,
that's how they pick it up.
Yeah.
And now growing up as a young man, I didn't have any nuggets to pick from.
Yeah.
So everything I knew about being a boy or being a man then, or a young man then, was everything I taught myself, or what the society forced upon
what you
me.
had from the society.
Yeah. So the only real time I've come to really know what a real man does is when now I became serious with my work with God, and now being under a bishop who not only teaches but also models and on how to be a real man.
Yeah.
So personally, I would say Bishop Alan Kiuna, respectfully, is the only man I have really sat under, and the only man that I listen to or take counsel from.
Yeah, as a father.
Yes, as a father, as a husband.
Yeah.
And basically what I've picked along the way. You can be a providing dad. Yes, you have the money, you leave money at home, but that is really not important.
Yeah.
What is really most important is the connection.
You have to
you have to be present.
Yeah.
You have to be present.
Yeah.
So I think for me, things that I vowed to for me was I will have children in a perfect home.
Yeah.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe sana.
Amen.
I would want a mother and dad, because I've grown up with just one parent.
Yeah.
So I would want my children to come to a setup where they find me and they find the mother.
Yeah.
All right. Other thing is I need to be present. I need to be present, and I have to be intentional, because you'll find there are men who are present but they are not intentional.
Yeah.
You have to be an intentional dad. Take your children through the stages of life.
Yeah.
Be their friend.
Yeah.
I have a neighbor who anasemanga when their dad comes into the house, anasikianga tumbo ime.
Wacha nikwambie, I don't know, I didn't even know that still happens nowadays. Lakini najua enzi zetu when you were growing up, budako akikam, acha nikwambie, TV mkisikia tu ako huko, mnajua huko kwa gate. TV mnazima, karibu mwangilie maji ndio asisikie ni moto hapo juu. I know, viti mnapanga haraka, cause ilikuwa ni kama simba ameingia kwa nyumba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's important to befriend your children. It's very important to befriend your children, because out of that friendship, you can save your children from so much.
Especially today's generation.
Wanaweza come and they confide in you, and you are better placed to actually handhold them towards the issues of life. Because the world is too overexposed, and children need a firm hand, a safe place. Children need a safe space, and they can find that in their fathers.
Yeah. And when you're saying some of the things that you picked on the way, or what you want to do ukifika hapo, I don't know what has kumesema, Bishop has been like a father. Bishop Alan has been like a father, from his sermons, from how he carries himself, from what you you can learn even from just observing itself,
Yeah.
from just sitting under him on Sundays and on different platforms. And Najwa, there are so many things that are organized for the men. Actually, I know Chris, you've gone through Man Enough.
Yeah.
He has gone through Man Enough. Maybe you can tell us what are some of the, apart from our kulana, unajua pia unaweza kuwa na mabeshte wanaume, but bado unatupanda, it's not easy. Like, where do you get, like, sasa where you went a step further and went to Man Enough? Now that's something. What are some of the places umepick hizi nini from?
All right, so we have you read. My bishop is a reader, you know, but I respect that gentleman, that man a lot. What? He reads a lot, and he's given us that push to want to read more, to seek more, and then of course you listen to him, and then you listen to other people that you admire, you know. So, and online also I have mentors. Let's say I just have mentors. I have mentors in every sphere of my life. Yeah, in my career as an MC, also as a wedding MC, I have a mentor in that. You know, he's called Kimari Maina from Sisimsha Entertainment. Respects to that gentleman. He's really been patient.
Big up.
And of course, even in life, apart from going to Man Enough, we have men's breakfasts, you know, and men's conferences. You listen into even Robert Burales. He has a men's conference, yeah. And you just go in. Valentine's, but
CEO.
Hey, connect with people that are doing things.
Yeah, men go to imaginary men conferences around 14. Mko na jokes kwa hii life. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a very curious person.
Yeah.
I've taken time to invest in me being as a man.
Yeah.
From any person that I find worth following and taking nuggets from.
Yeah.
And that has really shaped me into the man I am today.
Yeah. No, let me take you back a little to your growing up with a single mother. Now on your end, I can understand now that you've said how it was. How about on her end, like bringing up the children on provision basis? Na unajua venye maisha kulea watoto. Acha nikwambie, by the way, acha hivyo venye mnasemanga mtu yeye anakuja na sahani yake. But please, if you're not ready to bring a human and provide, what? Anyways, yeah.
But what that statement never says is that the plate is empty.
Oh, the plate is empty, so you have to do the feeling.
The
feeling. Kila kitu.
If you're not ready to have children, please don't. Usilete watoto kwa shida. Do not bring your children into poverty, you know.
Don't try that out here.
Please don't. Children are, it's not fair to the children.
Acha nikwambia, nilijua watoi ni expensive like 2 years ago. A friend of mine alipata mtoi. So nikaenda biashara street kubai hizo pampers nini za watoi. You know what you do the first day ukienda kuvisit and say, mimi nikaenda huko na 1500. 2k nilikuwa najua 2k imenisort na hiyo 2k fare ilikuwa hapo ndani. Kila kitu ilikuwa hapo ndani. Nikaambiwa ati pamper 1500. Niko aterere ni ama even myself, acha hata mtu mwingine niko by the way children watoi.
Wacha sasa ukiwa mtu mzima unachukua tissue ya 20 baba hapo na una survive dikaisha.
Ukiwa na mtu ayezi
ukiwa na mtu hata hizo tissue. But anyway.
Yeah, so how was it
for my mother?
Yeah.
You know, and okay, I was brought up in a very very different setup. Yeah. I know most people do not know this, yeah. But you know, I was brought up in a very remote, poverty-stricken background, yeah.
Poverty.
Acha kushout.
Poverty.
Yeah. So I was brought up by a single mother.
Yeah.
At a slum somewhere karibu na Kangemi, and it was
slum.
Proper.
Yeah.
And you know, when my mom got me, not to make matters worse, was alikuwa form 4. Wow. So she was just a very young girl.
Yeah.
Then wakati nilimaza kunyonya mapema, because now when I came to my understanding really, I usually thought my grandmother was my mother.
Oh.
So because now at some point my mom left also.
Yeah.
So I was left under the care of my grandmother.
Yeah.
And alikuwa anapenda chupa. Unaona mapenzi ya mtoto na mapenzi ya Guinness zilikuwa zinashindana hivi. So alikuwa mlevi mbaya. But I bless God for her.
Alikuwa saidia katufia, alikuwa saidia kukunda.
Alikuwa wako kudani akudio, yeah. So but it was really tough. It was really tough now growing up with
in that environment
in a slum with a grandmother that was really used to drink a lot at that time. So me hata isipokuwa ni majirani wa wenye wali come through sasa wanakuletea sapa, ningekuwa nalala njaa very many times.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a story of me, of course many people do not know.
Yeah.
Because now the Chris that you find in JCC is a Chris that buys lunch for people.
Amen. Nishaibayua so usichome.
Acha sitaongea sana, but we thank God at how far he has brought me.
Yeah.
You know, as a child also it was really difficult because now under the care of a grandmother that also was a drunkard, exposed me to a lot of societal ills.
Yeah.
You know, watu ni wabaya, you know, people are bad. Because I got molested as a child under the presence of my grandmother. But alikuwa mlevi hata hakuwa anashikanisha what was happening. So that was nini unaweka hiyo sura ya
Nini wewe sinasikiza.
Oh, usiweke sura ya huzuni hapa. But I've grown, those were many years ago. But here I am, a totally changed man.
You're testifying.
I am testifying.
About to become someone's husband.
I'm about to become someone. I'm already a husband. Bibi tu ndio sina. But I believe in love. That's why I even ventured into weddings.
I know, actually, umse kwa status zake zote, kuna kwanga tu na love mahali. Kuna watu na love.
Ya kwanza inakuwa prayer, the second one about marriage,
prayer,
the other one
marriage,
about my career now MCing.
Yeah.
Then hiyo ingine nitaka mimi mama joke.
Wako focused kwa hii life. Mimi love hata ushaiona kwa status yangu. Nitaweka ile ya love the Lord. Love your neighbor. But we are waiting like on a husband also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hata umengoja sana. Ulikuwa ready tangu 2012. Unakumbuka ule chale kwa itakuwa nani? Ule chale yako I think 2012. Oh, wewe chale ashaoa. So siji. Bale chale. Nasi yakumtaja lakini wewe ukufanya kwa by the way. Au kufanya kwa. Anyway.
Unajua wewe sina words. But we are coming. None shall lack a mate
anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mother of course came back later on, but of course it was really hard. Because alipata kijana ni mtu mzima.
Yeah.
And then of course she came with my brother.
Yeah.
So I met my brother when I was a really grown person.
Yeah.
So of course kuna hiyo yenye already akili yako isha develop dependence.
Yeah.
You're dependent on yourself
because
of now how you've been brought up. And then so of course it has been years of rebuilding that connection of course by the time alikuwa anakuja nilikuwa najua this now is my mother. So you have to respect her and you have to love her as who she is in your life. And we've come to have such a deep connection. But of course tulisaidiana sasa kulea bro yangu. I was the assistant parent and it has been a great journey, just three of us who have, you know, ukitupata individually. My mom is a very silent person. My brother is a very silent person.
Wewe ni kiherere.
No, mimi niko ile inaitwaje ambivert. Ambiverts are those who you find they have two conflicting personalities. That's why I'm always on my earphones. Not because I love music. There are times when I just crave for my own time.
No,
but but ukituweka pamoja, it's chaotic.
It's chaotic.
Very, because we are very good friends.
Yeah, and I know your grandma passed away some time back, and her soul rest in peace. But I know before she passed on, because it's not been kitambo. At least I get to see the person that you've become. And yeah, he's a good guy. So women.
My grandmother was my best friend.
Yeah.
It's a topic I don't easily talk about because
considering she raised you also.
Yeah, and we've been friends. She passed on last year.
Oh, it's actually last year.
Yeah, last year on 14th February. You know, it was on Valentine's Day. I was in a relationship then. But I remember she passed on at 6 in the morning, but nobody had the guts to actually tell me. So I got a text at 9 p.m. on a Valentine's date, you know, and I didn't know what to do. So it's still fresh. I love that. I love my grandmother so much.
Yeah. One more question. Your dad, have you forgiven him in your heart?
you know you can't lose someone you never had. That is for sure.
You know, I know you get someone you never had, but there is also a part in your heart. Unajua watu hujiuliza maswali. At some point, by the way, mshuliza, si umesema ukiwa high school kwa shangaza, si show up tu atakana kagazeti, mtu hujiuliza maswali. Why did he? In your heart, have you let it like go? Does it bother you? Have you forgiven him?
I forgave him a long time ago. I think because he was never really there. Yeah, and kuna hizo, of course, when you were in high school, that was circumstantial. You know, that was just a place where people talked about their dads. And then there were those real time issues that you needed mwanaume akwambie wanaume wafanyangi hivyo, by the way. You know, kwa time unaacha unalia uko machalio unafaa kulia kweli, you know, and you're already like but I think it was easy to forgive him because I did not have him, then he left. And with time I have learned to hustle for myself. You know, I have people that I ask real time questions and they answer me. So with all due respect, I replaced him. I easily did because he was never there. He was never present. But I know, and I tried to reach out. By the way, I tried to reach out. I looked for him. I found him.
Wow.
I tried to foster a relationship. We met in Tao, mahali tu hapa Tomboya Street. Karibu na penye Emirates shoes ziko. Kuna kahoteli kako na kala green mahali. we went for lunch with him.
Allah.
Mi nikumtafuta.
Wow.
But still I took very many steps towards him, but he never took steps towards me.
Yeah.
So it was very easy to let go because I did my part.
Yeah.
So it's clearly him, not me. So that was easy to forgive. And forget, hata wewe ndio umenikumbusha NKT.
At the NKT.
Anyway, yeah.
And I think that these are big things that people assume and people deal with huko nje on a personal level. People don't even talk about them.
Yeah.
But it's good. Maybe someone else out there is going through something like
Yeah.
blame parts maybe someone else is actually in high school and they are kwa hiyo position ilikuwa hiyo time.
If you're there and you're going through such a time, please don't. You're not the problem. You're extremely valuable. You are the blessing. Always carry yourself around like you are the blessing. You're the blessing because children are gifts from God.
Yeah.
So you need to also know that from the moment of inception, you are a gift. You are a blessing.
Yeah.
So carry yourself as such. When they leave, let them leave because tena mambo ya wazazi huwezi ingililia.
Yeah.
You never know what happens. So place ya wazazi, leave it at that. But you always carry yourself as a valuable person. You're valuable, you're wanted, you're loved, and you're a gift, you're a blessing. You're God's idea. So
Absolutely. Guys, Chris najua umepitia places mob kwa hii maisha, umepatana na watu wengi kwa hii maisha, and let me tell you guys, I know people have friends. But Chris is one of those people. Akinipeshtea kila mtu. Yeah, so guys, that's part 1 with Chris Maina, and we just had a conversation about family, about parenthood, of having a father figure, and yeah, our guest got to share an amazing conversation, and on how he has, the process has been for him being raised by a single mom. So guys, please make sure, I hope you picked something from that, and I hope that you get to learn something. All right, please subscribe, comment, share, and see you in the next episode where we get to talk about friendships. Yeah, investing in friendships. Yeah.